Penguin Random House presents Jugaad 3.0, Hacking the Corporation to Make It Fast, Fluid and Frugal by Simone Ahuja, read by Zinobia, Mody. For my parents, the original disruptors. For my son, Nico, a next-gen disruptor. And for my partner, Hari, who helps all of us keep a foot on the ground and without whom this book would not have been possible. Jugaad 3.0, Noun. Launching a spectrum of high-impact, high-value innovation from within an established organization to use a fast, frugal approach common to an entrepreneurial startup to invent a valuable new solution that finds a mass market, to enlist others in the process and refuse to be disrupted externally. DIYer, a disrupt-it-yourselfer, a Jugaad 3.0 innovator, an employee who acts and behaves more like an entrepreneur in the context of an established organization, a contemporary version of the traditional intrapreneur. Forward. Disrupt yourself has become as routine in business parlance as maximize shareholder value. They are phrases that roll off the tongue so readily and so often that one might be lulled into a false belief that their fulfillment is both easy to achieve and pervasive in companies today. In reality, they are some of the most challenging and important tasks at hand, and accomplishing them is becoming more difficult every day as the pace of technological change continues to accelerate. Upending the status quo and paving the way for new, disruptive challenger products, services, and business models, which often appear with lightning speed. The average lifespan of an S&P 500 company has decreased to about 15 years, down from 67 years in the 1920s, and the vast majority of Fortune 500 companies from the class of 1955 are no longer on the list. Companies and brands that were once part of our daily vernacular, Circuit City, Blockbuster, and Oldsmobile, have been replaced by companies such as Amazon, Netflix, and Tesla. Facebook, Uber, and Airbnb have created entire new industries seemingly overnight, and for the successful companies, the gestation period from startup to multi-billion market capitalization continues to shrink dramatically. The year 2018 marked Stanley Black & Decker's 175th anniversary. We are a manufacturer that was formed in the wake of the first industrial revolution and has continued to innovate in order to stay relevant during the second and third. We are now in the midst of a fourth industrial revolution, which is creating exciting and daunting challenges and opportunities for us and all legacy industrial companies. This time around, it is different in the sense that the speed of change has accelerated to a point at which it is impossible, or will soon become so, for any one institution to be able to absorb the change. Achieving longevity and sustainable success in this era requires new collaborative leadership models, new skills, and new cultural attributes. The degree of difficulty has never been so steep, and the stakes are sky high. I envision a near future where the difference between business leaders who understand and actualize this and those who don't will be the defining factor in the sustainability of legacy companies. This doesn't, however, mean turning everyone in your company into an innovation expert and dismantling what has made your organization successful. As Simone Ahuja argues in Jugaad 3.0, it means taking the unique aspects of your company and culture and putting them to work. It means creating the internal structures for management, tapping into existing talent in addition to bringing in new ways of thinking and creating a culture that enables speed and experimentation, one that captures the passion and purpose of your people. Make no mistake, entrepreneurship, as Ahuja calls it, is no small task. When the topic is raised, many experts are right to consider the dangers of a company's immune system kicking in and essentially kicking out new ways of thinking and acting. It's probably the greatest danger to innovation within a large organization. To overcome this challenge, purpose is a great starting point. When we think about the recent class of organizations that have been formed, they often focus on an MTP, or massive transformative purpose. That purpose unites employees around a common mission and reason for being and helps align their efforts. It serves as a guidepost for decision-making when, in order to truly disrupt within an organization, some of the company's rules have to be, frankly, overruled. It helps employees connect with customers and the value-creating solutions that set the company apart from its competitors. For Stanley Black & Decker, our purpose is for those who make the world. As a $20+ billion global manufacturer, we are for the makers, innovators, creators, and protectors who are out doing the hard work to make our world a better place. We support the craftsmen and the caregivers, the people on the front lines, building our lives every day. We have to make the hardest working, most innovative tools and solutions because customers depend on them for their livelihoods and for the safety and security of their workers, customers, and communities. Our people find that to be quite inspiring. With that as the backdrop, I believe that you'll enjoy the flexible model for innovation in Jugaad 3.0 and find it immensely relevant. I met Simone about 5 years ago at a C-level gathering where she was speaking about innovation and entrepreneurship. She inspired me at the time, and it turned out she was prescient. Her intellect and knowledge of the subject matter are extraordinary, and her passion for it is self-evident. Much of what she believed about the subject is turning out to be absolutely correct, and she shares that knowledge in the pages that follow. We have utilized her ideas to help us define our approach to entrepreneurship and innovation and to catalyze the transformation within our company. This book offers a framework for designing an entrepreneurial program, recognizing that each organization is different and offering options to tailor the program to an enterprise's individual circumstances. She also provides numerous examples, including some from our company, about the hard-working people who are able to push through the boundaries that exist in traditional organizations to drive innovations over the finish line. That is no small task given the bureaucracies and hierarchies We have created
Sample complete. Ready to continue?